Welcome back everybody. I'm going to show you how to make the chainless starting double crochet. Now you can do it in rows, you can also use it in rounds. Now normally when we're starting a round and we're continuing the yarn, we're not using a standing start, a standing double crochet or stitch to start a new round. We still need height, so we end up making some chains. I use 2 for the double crochet, some use 3, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, it's your choice. So we do a chain 2 for our first fake double crochet. But if you don't like that and you want to make a chainless start, you can easily do it both in the round and in rows, no big deal. Let's do it in rows first. So let me just pull this out of the way. I've just set up this sample. So you've completed your row, there it is. Now we've got to turn around and make a standing or starting double crochet without chains. Now normally you've got to do 2 chains to start and then you continue working. This is what it would normally look like if you're using chains as your first double. And you get this, you get a big hole here which a lot of people don't like, and especially those people who use a chain 3, the hole is even bigger. So let's make it without chains. It's a simple technique. Let me just pick up my thread again. There we go. We turn. Now all you're going to do is pull up your yarn to the height of the stitch you need, which is a double crochet. So there's my double crochet, that's my guide. Pull it up to about the same height, you see. Now what we're going to do is hold that loop and just wrap the hook forwards and under, like that. Now we're going to go into the stitch we need, or space you need to work to, depends on your pattern I guess, and pull the yarn through like you would do for any normal double crochet. And we have 3 loops on the hook. Now if you've dropped your loop, don't panic, I'll show you in a minute why it doesn't matter, but let's just try and hang on to it for now. So there are my 3 loops. Now I'm going to complete a double crochet as normal. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops first, yarn over, pull through 2 loops again, and that is my chainless starting double crochet. Okay, and then you just carry on working into your next stitch or space depending on what your pattern's asking you to do. There you go. Now I'll do this all again, but let me just get to the end and show you why it's so useful to do these. Bye bye motorbike. Okay, so here I am at the other end. I've only got 2 stitches left, so I'll do 1 there, 1 more double crochet there, and my last double crochet goes here into the chainless starting double crochet. Now I know my yarn's a little bit hard to see, but you can see that there are 2 top loops here if you look at them, and you just go under them just like any normal stitch, a lot easier than trying to figure out where to join into your starting chain, and you make your final stitch. Turn around and go again. So now let's do another one, chainless starting double crochet. So you pull it up to the height. If you're not sure, just bring it down and match it like that. Twist it round into the stitch or space, pull the yarn through while you're holding your loop, yarn over, pull through 2 twice. Chainless starting double crochet. Now what happens if you drop that loop? Let's do it. Pull up, spin into the stitch. Oops, dropped my loop. See that? Don't pull it out, don't panic, just wait. Start the stitch, yarn over, pull through that first loop, and if you paid attention earlier, and it's not always easy to notice until somebody points it out, but we're going to continue pulling that loop, but we go behind that second loop, and now suddenly it has respun itself and we've got our 3rd loop back, and then pull through 2 and we're done. So when you're doing it and you're able to hang on to that loop, this is what it looks like. Let me show you. Pull the loop up, wrap it. You're holding it now, right? You're holding it into the stitch. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over, pull through 2. But when you pull through the second one, you are actually going behind it. You see that anyway? Going behind it anyway. And then you pull through 2. So if you drop it, it's not a train smash. It does not matter. You don't have to keep going over and over and thinking, oh my God, I keep dropping. It doesn't matter. I keep dropping because I have arthritis. I drop everything. Pull it up, pull up the loop. Let go. Just for demonstration, I'm letting go. Pull through the first one. Make sure you go behind the rest of the loop, and it's spun itself around again. So don't panic, and then keep working. Get to the other end, and just find your 2 top loops. One there. I know my yarn's a bit ordinary the colour, so it's kind of hard to differentiate a lot of stuff. When you're working normally, you just get up. Oops, I missed one of the threads. That's it. There you go. You've got top loops to work into when you do the chainless. You can see them here. One there and one there. 2 top loops to work into when you come back around. Now, it can also, as I said, be done in the round. I reminded myself when I said in the round. So doing it in the round, exactly the same. Pull up the yarn, spin, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 twice without splitting if possible, and there it is, and then continue working. Same exact principle whether you're working in rows or whether you're working in rounds. I'll do one last time. Pull it up, spin, pull up a loop. Even if you drop it, it doesn't matter. Pull through the first one and behind the second one. It re-spins itself. Pull through 2 and you're done. This is very splitty yarn, sorry about that. So either way, there you go. Chainless standing double crochet or chainless starting double crochet. Everybody uses different jargon. Just whatever pattern you're working on, read the instructions, follow them, check their abbreviations. These are basically the way Hooked on Sunshine works, the ones I show you, but they're also the way I work. So have fun and catch you later.